I think we're just gonna start with like Vaughn, Killjoy, and JK. You're still sitting in the car outside the police station, about
Okay.
to drive away from there, and you get a call. I think it's Vaughn. Scarlett calls you.
Okay. All right.
Uh, uh
Hello?
we need you back at the bar.
Oh, all right. All right. Scarlett's the blonde one, correct?
Yeah.
The what? Okay.
Yeah, you left
She's
her.
she's
You left your number
she's
for her with
she's
the
bae.
drawing and everything.
Hell yeah. And like, all right, we'll be there in a second. And then I relayed the message to the others. We're needed back at the bar.
Did they say what for?
No. But it seemed earnest. So
Probably wise over a telephone. Well, let's go quick then.
It's a different sight when you arrive than when you departed. There was a long queue outside when you left.
Mhm.
There are no people here now. The only one outside is Jamar, and he looks a bit rattled and nervous. And as you walk in, he obviously does not stop you. You feel a brush of wind past you, like something really fast. Killjoy, you notice a person zooming past you. And you hear from inside the bar, "Where is she? Where is Elaine?" And you see the back of Nathaniel. And inside the bar is Gabriel. Marin is not there, she's gone. And Alex and Naomi are also there. Josh is sitting behind the bar and doing things on a computer. Looking very, very, very nervous. And mumbling to himself in his normal voice.
what happened to you? What's going on?
And don't speak all at once.
Are we being addressed? Is that I'm just
Wait for
confused about who's. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize I was being addressed. So, well, it's good to see the three of you. And currently, we have a problem. You may or may not be aware that one of our own is being held at a specific precinct, I believe in Liverpool. And I am currently attempting to resolve this issue, maybe with your help, hopefully. Of getting Elaine out of the situation she's in. I've got a few ideas about how to do that. Where were you guys?
He interrupts very. It's the first time you heard him angry, and he says, "Which precinct?"
I believe the Liverpool precinct. Yes. I'm looking to our other detective just to confirm that.
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's where you three just departed from.
Yeah.
Well,
And yeah.
I have some good news at least, is that the problem that we were coming to you with is indeed the same.
Oh, that's good. That's good news. You all were just there?
Yes. And things are not good, you understand. Things are in fact very not good.
No, my understanding is that she's been incarcerated by special forces.
Being held
Yeah.
by those special forces, yes, and I'm sure they
Yeah.
will be putting her to question at some point.
Yes, absolutely. So time is of the essence. And so I have Josh here currently doing some things, looking up particular research, as well as I contacted a lawyer, one of these celebrity attorneys that I'm aware of, I'm good friends with, to get her out ASAP. He wanted to go back to sleep. I assured him that that was not an option in my own convincing way. So he is on the job. And I was also having Josh help me locate someplace that we might acquire a particular camera that does what these cameras apparently did at the gallery, so that we can reprogram said camera and demonstrate its inefficiency to see any kind of heat whatsoever in any kind of setting, among other things. Because I intend to sell the story here that this is ridiculous. And also, Gabriel here is helping me with a flash mob, which we're also summoning right outside that precinct.
I look to Vaughn.
to sow a little. Well, you know, people are sick and tired of being pushed around. Normal, everyday people, and the hashtag Free Elaine is currently trending. So, so you know, we're coming at this in a few different ways. So that's currently what I've started on with these fine folks here. And also we've scoped the place out. I've had our local detective here to make sure that there are no such devices currently watching this bar. Why they were watching the gallery is a question that remains unanswered.
Nathaniel speaks and says, I don't think they publicly arrested her for not giving off body heat. I think it's just, I mean, you can't do that. I don't think that the normal police are even aware. Why would they?
Right. But the normal police are where she's being held, right?
The normal police are aware of that, and that they're being held by special forces. In fact, one of those normal police I know the names and address of, and perhaps should put in contact with your
lawyer.
Yes. Name is Eric Taylor.
Excellent. Well, I will give that name to the lawyer momentarily.
Yes, they will.
He takes the burner phone out and texts that name to him.
Yes.
You get a text back with message has been failed to be delivered.
Okay. Well, I don't think they moved that fast, right? Hopefully.
What's the matter?
It says it hasn't been delivered. Maybe we have no service in here. Do we have service?
Your La Sombra.
Erin is gone. As soon as Nathaniel was about to, she got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. So so I have service, and messages failed to be delivered. Okay. Well, that's new. We've lost contact with our legal counsel.
Ooh.
That was pretty fast. Yeah. So.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Naomi looks to everyone. Worst case scenario, once they transfer her, which I assume is a good. There's a time that they do that. I'll snatch her.
Yeah. I was hoping it wouldn't come to that, but that's okay. It's all right. We can roll with this.
Nathaniel said, what does it mean? Can you call your lawyer? I'm not sure.
I certainly can. You know, I'm just gonna you know what? Sometimes the texts, they don't go through. I'm just gonna pick up the phone and dial that number again and talk to my attorney here.
This number has been disconnected.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. So I got Rolodex. It's all right. I got this. All right. So I know more than one lawyer.
Your other phone is ringing. You can see it's your secretary calling.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pick that up.
So there's a Sergeant Ellis on the phone for you.
Sergeant
Ellis. Should I put her through?
One moment. Keep her there. One moment. Puts the phone down. Do we know a Sergeant Ellis?
I don't.
I don't.
I'm gonna look at Josh. Is there a way to Google Sergeant Ellis real fast?
I don't know. Try having a conversation with her.
He's typing away.
Yeah.
No, there's not really. I mean...
Great. All right.
I would need her first name.
Yeah. Put her through.
There's a moment, and then it says, Mr. Kairos.
Yes?
I am calling to help you. I'm a friend of Elaine's.
Oh, fantastic. Elaine, as I hear and understand, she needs help, so...
She's been transferred in an hour. They're gonna leave by 2 cars. She's gonna be in one of them.
Okay,
good
to know.
Okay. 2 cars. She's gonna be in one.
They are
Anything
gonna
else?
take her to their facility. And they're probably gonna change cars on the way. That's
And
all I can tell you for now.
He relays everything.
Have a good night. And she hangs up.
Thank you.
Wish we could trust the source.
Yeah, me too. That's all we have. 2 cars. They're transferring her in an hour. They're taking her to the facility.
The constable
I need your
was born of
first
dusk.
phone.
What?
The constable was born of dusk. He's just sitting and typing still. It's just...
Yeah. Okay. I understand that.
King, your phone might need disposing of. Perhaps
You're
both of
right.
them.
He just breaks it in half.
I'll sift through and make sure it's properly destroyed as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And okay, so we have 60 minutes to get down there and make this happen. Y'all had transportation?
I can acquire transportation at a moment's notice.
Nathaniel says, I'll take one car, you take the other.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I guess we'll flip for it when the time comes.
Well, there's only 2 ways they can go. If you take right, I take left.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And he's gone. Naomi and Killjoy, you barely see the figure leave. But then he's out there.
Alex reaches for another burner phone and says, I'm going to call a cab so that we can get back there because we need a means of transportation. So we can all squeeze in there.
It's about half an hour drive in Saturday traffic.
Should be fine. Unless there's a quicker way to go.
Unless you want to risk the underground.
Back to the sewers.
Alex is going to look at Naomi and go, I'm just not, I mean, I have a fresh set of clothes on, you know? I mean, I
meant the tube, sorry.
No, we might get mobbed there, right? I'm Alex Kairos, right? You know, I've got...
Ask his king himself.
I am trying here to avoid my fan club, okay? Going into the tube is probably not a great idea. It would quickly turn into a fiasco there. So I will call a cab. If y'all want to take what the American public colloquially refers to as the subway, you're welcome to. But I will call the rest of us a cab who does not either wish to navigate the sewers or the tube. And
Vaughn, a very shaken Scarlet hands you a cup of tea and says, here's your cup of tea.
Oh, thank you. And I switch the lid around a little bit.
Alex watches this whole interaction and goes, she's very good to you, Vaughn.
And I'm looking in her eyes as I'm smelling it.
You smell Vitae?
Okay.
Thank you.
This is what you asked for right before you guys left abruptly.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very thoughtful, Scarlet. I appreciate it.
It slakes 1 hunger.
Ooh.
If you're at 1, you go to 0.
You know what? I'm gonna have some of that tea too.
There's a tray and a pot and everything on the table. It's just but she'll happily pour it for you. She's very shaky at the moment, but still in control. She's just very nervous that She does not like all the tension and everything. It's very visible on her.
Do I still get the wine buff from Victor?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will also take tea if possible, and I'll try and be on polite and just kind of congenial behavior. Slightly more feeling to the words than sometimes exists. To try and put her at ease.
It tastes of kindred blood, but it's something's been done to it. You're not bound to her in any way. But you can also actually taste the chamomile tea, just a tiny bit.
Oh, this is lovely. Thank you.
Very interesting concoction. Yeah.
Oh.
But it slakes one hunger, and it can actually get you to 0 if you are at that point.
Would this count as kindred blood for a high-functioning addict?
Very much so.
Nice. That is really good to know.
Good man. Good.
It's really good tea. Yeah.
It's very good.
Scarlet, I do believe you make the best tea. I dare say that's the truth.
Oh, I spent a long time perfecting it, while others, they want to cast lightning or fireballs or whatever it is they do. I make potions.
Sometimes nothing compares to a really good cup of tea.
I quite agree.
It is the English touch.
Very much.
Well
Naomi slips her number to her.
She's like, she does not have pockets in her dress, but she walks into her office with it. So, and stays there for now. Leaving the pot of tea. Is everyone drinking?
Sure.
It was a trap. No, I'm kidding.
And we all fell into it.
Let me just look something up, because it actually boosts some discipline.
Oh, real quick, just for housekeeping. Am I still like high as a kite on like an hallucinogen right now?
Not if you drink the tea.
Oh, okay, then it is done. Okay.
Chamomile brings you down.
But you're welcome to pretend as though you are. That's the way Alex just assumes always.
What's up, Kairos? My man.
That's right. That's the Vaughn I know, you know.
Bro, look at you, man.
I know, right?
It's just I can never remember the resonances. Forgive me while I look this up. Let me just find. You are what you eat. There we go.
You're saying you can't instantly navigate the rulebook that's laid out so well?
I'm starting to learn it, but it's actually easier on a PC than it is on me.
It's page 227.
It's easier to get like a master's degree than it is to understand the organization of that book.
Damn.
You'd be surprised.
I literally have a bookmark at that page because it's so often needed to get there.
I've been obsessed with Vampire for like the last like year or so, and I still don't know how like any of that stuff works.
That's fair.
I'll just follow like whatever I'm told. I'm like, hell yeah, that's good.
When you're a storyteller, though, you have to know because people ask you.
Damn.
It's terrifying.
It's just resonances are weird in a way, and it's also something that players actually easily forget that they have, including me.
Yeah, I just pulled up my stuff.
Ugh. Why can't I find
Oh,
this?
yes, Discretia.
Page 227? Is it not on there?
227. I'm just. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
That's okay.
It boosts blood sorcery and presence.
Nice.
One die.
Yeah, sanguine.
Spicy.
You feel quite calm, even though you probably shouldn't. But it takes some of the tension off.
He's got a little kick to it.
Man, that tea slaps, bro.
Alex, did you call a cab?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You get a message like 5 minutes after that it's arrived outside.
Excellent. That's the kind of service I expect.
Did you
I
order
just thought
like
I'd
a 7-seater?
I did.
Yeah.
One of those bigger cabs. You know, not a limo, but a bigger cab. One with a little room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A tiny bus.
I just thought I'd ask. Do you guys know what the how long you go to prison for Grand Theft Auto in England? I don't actually know that. I feel like that's relevant. That may become relevant as the night goes on.
What did you do, Vaughn?
What did you do?
Did you steal a car?
It's not what I've done. It's what I'm going to do.
But also what you have done.
I have done that. Also. I think the
JK,
previous night.
say that out loud. Does he say that out loud?
I may or may not have stolen a vehicle and dropped it into the Thames the last couple of nights.
You dropped it into the Thames.
Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But it served its purpose.
Okay. Well, I guess there are worse ways to get rid of a stolen car.
Is it destroyed?
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that water, you know. Who knows what happens down in those murky depths?
Oh, fair. Okay, so
People die and drown.
But in case
Right.
I need to do it again,
It's where the snake people lives. Never mind.
Or so we hear. Yeah, right.
the horror.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and head out to the cab. I assume it's just our coterie.
Yeah.
And Nathaniel's doing.
He's
whatever
already
he's
there,
doing. Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
already there.
Uh,
Yeah.
Gabriel
Just
left.
opened up a door and went through.
Gabriel left 5 minutes ago. Josh is
Yeah.
still behind the bar. He's not coming unless, like, he seems very much in his own world.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, very quietly, in your head, Vaughn, you hear Vaughn. It's Josh's voice.
Yes.
He looks at you. His mouth is not moving, but he just says, "Be careful." He has a sad look in his eyes.
Thank you. You as well.
He tips his hat.
Just like that back. Just turn around and take a few hesitant steps back at the turn around and walks out with everybody else.
Right.
Okay. You arrive, I think, about 500 meters away from the police station, maybe a bit closer, depending on how brave you are. Unless you want to stop right outside the police station. The others have already been there, but the layout is there's a stair to the front doors, and there's a driveway where police cars can get in. It's obviously gated, but it's their back entrance, and the whole thing is fenced or walled at least. So, I mean, for some of you, it's not taller than you can jump, but someone would definitely notice. Once in a while you see a police car arriving or departing the station, but it seems like everything is quiet for now.
Where's my people?
For now. As you start walking there, you start to hear chanting
Oh, good.
down the
That's
street.
what I'm talking about.
Just rile up people. It does not really make sense at the moment, but you hear Gabriel's booming voice. It's like has a megaphone, but his voice just carries. And people are very, very angry. Like Bruja sometimes can get people
He's doing good work.
with a certain, let's call it a spark of rage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Saturday and it's late at night, so like getting a mob that fast is about 50 people with various blunt objects and things that can be lit on fire. small bottles with cloth in them and things like that. And a lot of these people are wearing some sort of mask, either bandanas or partisan scarves or full on like I don't know what they're called, like a bank robber. What are they called? Like
balaclava.
Yeah. And Gabriel in the front. You know it's him because you know his voice, but he's wearing a partisan scarf around and a hoodie. But they're slowly gathering in front of this police station, and you hear the chant of, "What do we say to the oppressors?" And everyone just yells, "Fuck you!" That's the kind of, what do we say to those who serve them? Fuck you!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Killjoy will definitely say something along the lines of, "No one knows how to riot like Londoners."
That's right.
And it's not even a football match.
I was going to add that, like, except for a football match, but okay. So
it seems like policemen are coming out with shields and everything just to create a wall on the stairs. But the driveway is still unhindered. It's not really a point they protect because it's gated. And right now they're just probably like very confused about what's going on. And why people are doing this outside of the police station.
So, point of order. Killjoy definitely would have blush of life, and I advise everyone else to.
Yeah.
I think we're already blushed from earlier.
I'm
okay.
not.
I'll be nice and say you don't have to rouse.
Yeah.
You don't need this blood tonight.
My heart sank. I'm like, oh no, Vaughn has to rouse again.
It's gonna go well.
You don't really even need to roll, do you?
Yeah.
You can just increase it by 1 every time.
Yeah.
You do something.
It's like, Vaughn, you're a fiend. I'm like, I know.
Okay. So we're a little bit away from the police station. They're all set outside. Killjoy, can your guy on the inside give us any indication or any information as to where they are moving her, when they move her?
Well, I applied a little bit of pressure, and it usually gives more than it gave today. So he's clearly under strict surveillance. I could not be there. I could not talk to him.
Okay.
I think that line of communication is closed except through purely legal methods.
Sure.
They'll perhaps be able to do me a favor in the spur of the moment, or they'll regret it, but...
Right, I understand. He's currently out of our reach at the moment. That's unfortunate. And our lawyer is dead or something.
No, I mean, you're not gonna roll for this, but it's just for you see Nathaniel on top of the police station. He's up there, very hidden, but you see him.
I was literally gonna ask if I should do an insight or a awareness roll.
Not for this.
Okay.
But you're the only one who sees him at the moment.
Okay.
Unless other people have bought heightened senses and I don't know about it.
Nope.
Can I tell what, like, his body language, any communication, like what he's
He's
doing?
crouched, looking down, and then he disappears towards the back of the building.
Okay, then I notify everyone else that's in the car with me.
Okay, it's good to see that he's up top. We are going to need some means of dealing with our particular pursuit that's going to happen here. I don't really want to steal a car, but I also don't want to use one of mine to do it.
You can stop the car, shoot out the wheels.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's an option. Yeah, we could.
You don't want
that.
to deal with a pursuit. I can stop it being a pursuit.
Yeah, absolutely. That, you know what? That's a good idea. I like that.
What means do you have to do that? Obviously guns. Never mind.
I'm thinking we need to get out of the cab at this point.
Are we not out the camp?
You're a part of the crowd looking at what's going on.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I didn't want us like sitting in here talking about what we're about to do.
The mob is very loud, and Gabriel is even louder.
Okay.
So it's not like people are paying attention to your conversation right now. They're more occupied with what's going on right outside a police station, and the police officers look very worried because people are holding Molotov cocktails in their hands and everything. No violence has been instigated at the moment, but people are getting more and more pissed. Gabriel is very good at what he's doing.
That's awesome.
And you don't see him, but you hear him at the front lines.
Did you say that everyone in the crowd was wearing some sort of facial coverage?
Most of them. Some are not, but they're probably the drunk ones.
Probably join them, maybe?
Yeah.
So, like, there's there, and then there's the driveway, like, left, where you see, obviously right now there's no police cars going in and out, because the gate has been shut. But you assume if they're gonna leave the place, it's gonna be from there, and there's most definitely a parking lot on the other side for the police vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Is there a building opposite it that I could set up on? Or even like down the street? I'm a good shot.
Let's see. I have the map on roll 20, I think. If we can locate Liverpool Street, that is. I think it's... There are most definitely buildings around.
Yeah. I don't even need to be on really a vantage point. Just...
It's more, do you want to shoot a gun in a crowd outside a police station? That's more the issue.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Alex is going to try to navigate his way around to try to avoid the cameras that are there, or at least not to be an easy target with any cameras that might be at this blooming incident. Since he doesn't have a mask available, unless Killjoy's got extra devil masks that he wants to lend.
Not extra devil masks, but they have extra masks.
Well, extra masks would be good. I would definitely accept an extra mask at this point. He certainly doesn't want to just be walking around, Mr. Famous, at this kind of thing. The other thing he's going to do is he's going to use his phone to set up one of his cars a block or two away with the explicit instructions to block the intersection at the appropriate moment. To make this job of ours just a little easier. So yeah.
As you're calling and doing all that, you see the gates open.
Okay.
And to your great surprise, what comes out, it's more a tank than a car. It's a heavy armored vehicle, 2 of them, with turrets on top. And the crowd is looking at this, and some of them are starting to run, others start to throw the Molotov cocktails. And then shit hits the fan. But these are not vehicles that are easily taken down. They're driving very slow. And right now they're just leaving.
I'm putting in that call, and I'm going to advise the driver to get the hell out of the car as soon as they block the intersection. I mean, tank or no, it will at least slow them down a little bit. So
I mean, it's an armored vehicle.
Yeah.
But it's heavily modified in a way that it's quite militant and weird. And shouldn't be driving around the streets of London.
No, this is something I'm only accustomed to seeing in America.
It's a low emissions area.
But one car goes right and the other goes left. And they only drive about, that's 50 kilometers an hour, 30 miles an hour. Through the streets. But they have lights on, other vehicles moving out of the way. They obviously one of them stops in front of the one parked there, and they just slowly drive into it to move it. Not ramming it in any way, but the car is much heavier, so they're pushing it slowly.
Pushing it through, yeah.
Who's behind the wheel? Is it vampire or human?
You can't see it, it's tinted glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not getting any line of sight.
So.
But it's the kind of vehicle you can throw a bomb under and nothing will happen. I've seen it in real life. It does not break.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
What is Nathaniel Cross doing? Did he do anything different?
You assume he's going after the vehicle he's supposed to, but you can't see him right now.
Okay.
Anyone want to make an educated guess as to which one she's in?
Well, he's gone after the left tank, so that leaves the right one to us. And I don't know how far away Killjoy is. If he's not in the immediate vicinity, I'm going to use the special walkie-talkies that we have. But if he is, I'm going to be like, can you actually shoot through that? Is that something you can actually negotiate at all? I have handguns, but that's about it. That's not going to get through that kind of armor.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I can't punch... Well, he wouldn't be able to punch through the metal of the car. No.
Yeah.
You can shoot out tires, though.
That's good. Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the first thing we're going to need to do.
I mean, he will kind of seeing this celerity up, blink up, put the mask on when he's out of sight in an alley somewhere, and get up somewhere and shoot out some car tires then, basically. Kind of as quick as possible.
The left or the right?
Well, Nathaniel Cross was going for the left, right?
Yep.
Sorry,
that's
the left one, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go for the one on the right.
Yes. You can do it's obviously firearms with either composure, dex, or wits.
I think for this he's going quick, so he'll go dex.
Yeah.
But I got some... Oh. You've got to roll firearms first.
And you're shooting with the
sniper rifle with the heavy rounds. Which is, I'm not doing normal rounds on this. Dex, and then I got some modifiers because I'm assuming I use my sniper specialty and the high functioning addict.
Yep.
So all of that souped up. Here we go. 7 successes. Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah.
With a crit.
Yeah.
Nice.
You hear a loud bang. One of the tires. You see it hit. It doesn't blow, but it starts to deflate, and then the car accelerates because something just happened.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing? It's going to get away unless you cannot go on foot. The only thing that's in your advantage right now is that people actually have to get out of the way. And as soon as the shot is fired, the crowd disperses immediately. Everyone runs, and there's complete panic. Even amongst the police officers with the shields and the batons, they're just like in every direction, trying to cover their ankles.
You know what? It was foretold tonight. It was prophesized even that a car would be stolen.
My time has come.
Yeah.
I'm here. And in that moment,
I would suggest something heavy and or fast.
Vaughn pulls out of his pocket a pair of pantyhose. Don't ask me why I have them. Don't ask me. And he looks around. Are there any like SWAT vehicles nearby?
Normal civilian cars. I mean, there's a police car arriving, and you could obviously like steal that, but it has a driver. It's a different role. It depends if you want to use dex or strength.
specifically like steal the car, or
either you lockpick and steal a civilian's car, or you pull out 2 police officers of a vehicle and commandeer their vehicle.
I mean,
Vaughn
bold,
is not strong whatsoever.
Probably ill-advised.
So a civilian vehicle it is.
So
let's see.
Dex and larceny, I think, or if you want to, you can do a larceny and drive. I think the way you did it last was larceny and resolve, because it was the same as your drive or something like that.
Oh yeah. So larceny and drive, you said?
Yeah, or larceny and Dex.
No modifier. Wait, Grand Theft Auto, I got 1. Sorry.
3, easily picked. While Vaughn is doing this, it takes like 1 or 2 minutes. What are the rest of you doing? I'll just go around the table. JK, what's your intention right now?
JK is gonna put on his mask as everyone else is trying to hide their identities, and then just wait for the car, because he can't really do anything else at the moment.
You don't want to use your new power in the crowd?
Oh no! Let's not kill everyone here at once, shall we?
No.
It's fine.
Mass murder can wait for later.
Naomi, what's your intention?
I was gonna see about using Sense the Unseen. Is the cars too far away, or the tanks, I guess?
Sense the Unseen is for
only for
magical and spirits and things like that, but you have heightened senses. So is it because you want to keep track of it?
That, yeah. I was gonna see if I can penetrate it to see which one she might be in.
You can't see through metal, but you would be able to see through the tinted glass to see the driver, perhaps.
Okay. I'm just waiting on the vehicle. I can't do shit unless I'm near.
Alrighty. Vaughn is stealing a car. Killjoy, you have fired a shot. You obviously see all these things go on from up high. You have damaged the vehicle. And it's driving away, but not as well as it should be able to.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the other wheel's for. So let's try and take those out.
Yep.
As well. And so he will... Ooh, Lord. I don't know if that's going to work. Nope. Never mind. Open the character sheet. Do the exact same roll as before. Boom.
3.
Ooh, I'm going to willpower.
Yep.
That's all right. And an additional 2, so 5 successes.
And how much damage is the rifle?
How much damage?
The rifle is 4 damage, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 10.
And it's on an armor-piercing round.
You pop the tire in the same side, just the back tire. So you basically taking out one side of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's driving, but very poorly. But trying to get away.
I'll quickly bag the rifle and then start to run down, because there's nothing more I can do from this side.
You obviously, all of you hear a second shot. Alex, are you doing anything?
You said there's a police car nearby.
Yep. Just arrived.
Yeah, and there's 2 officers in it, right?
Yeah, they're about to get out of the car as the crowd is dispersing and the fire and the mayhem is going on.
Yeah. And Naomi, you have a suggestion?
Control them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to walk up to these 2 gentlemen in my nice mask with eye holes in it, so I can make perfect eye contact, and use
One
mesmerize.
of them obviously sees you, and pulls out his. Don't have a gun on you, right?
No.
He pulls out his baton.
Yeah.
And holds out his hand, and he says, "Freeze! Get on the ground!"
I'm gonna make eye contact
he's
and mesmerize
very
them.
much doing the same.
Yeah, and mesmerize them and say, arrest everyone in that vehicle, in the tank vehicle, right now.
Make the rouse.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't get any hungrier.
Yes, Alex is feast.
He's
Sleeps
mortal.
forever.
He's mortal, so you don't have to make a
Yeah.
roll.
Okay.
He starts running, like towards the armored vehicle which is about to turn. But
Okay.
he's following your command. He's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to arrest
Exactly.
the armored vehicle.
Now, the other guy's still in the car?
He's stepped out the other side of the door, so he's looking at the crowd with his back to you.
Okay, so I'm going to turn him around and do the same thing with him and basically say, I need you to use this cop car to stop that vehicle right now.
Rouse again.
Okay.
Yes, Alex. Yeah.
And now I'm hungry for the very first time ever.
Whoa!
Hungry
I know.
Dave.
I have a beast after all.
Hey, Vaughn, you might make some then this time.
I might learn a thing or two.
You hear the voice in your head. Alex, why are we bothering with these peasants? And then it goes quiet. But he gets back in the car and starts to follow the armored vehicle.
Yeah.
And that, I think that you're pretty fast, Killjoy, so you get down on the ground. And join the others if you wish to.
Unmasked.
At this point, you hear squealing tires coming around the corner from the other side. In a... I think it's a Mitsubishi Lancer, like quite a large car, and behind the wheel is Marin, and she just rolls down the window and says, "Can some of you drive? I'm not sure when this is gonna give out on me." And she scoops over.
Fantastic.
Vaughn, you have started the other car.
Eureka.
Yeah.
Thing starts up.
I'm going to get on the walkie-talkie and go, who here can drive? Marin's got us another vehicle. Because Alex doesn't drive himself.
I was going to say, you need someone to be your chauffeur.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask who gets in with Vaughn and who gets in with Marin's car, or whatever you want to call it. You can also... you can all get in Vaughn's car. It's a 5-seater.
I can drive if we need a driver.
I'll get in bonds.
Okay.
Shotgun.
I'll get in with Killjoy and Marin if they're taking the other guy.
Okay. I'm going to get in with Vaughn then. That'll be 3. That'll be 2 and 3, I guess. Yeah.
I'll need a drive and dex from Killjoy and Vaughn.
Here we go.
This is gonna be a chaotic drive through the streets of London.
Would this be considered evasion drive, like for a specialty?
Very much so.
Ooh.
Unless you want to just ram people on the streets, then
show me
you
those
need to
skills,
evade.
Vaughn.
That sounds fun.
I've talked a big game. Let's see if I can back it up. Dexterity.
Am I driving a Mitsubishi Lancer?
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Like that.
No. Look at all those dice.
I know.
I'm gonna use some willpower because I sense I need. This is
You
gonna
can
be some
reroll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
Willpower
reroll.
reroll.
Yep.
3.
Oh no.
4.
Okay, 4.
That's good. We
Oh,
got
no, not 4. 6.
Wait, what?
Because you got a crit now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
true.
right.
And it's a messy
Oh.
crit.
It is a
Of course
messy
it is.
crit.
Yeah.
Because of course
I
it
go
is.
all Mad Max now.
Yeah.
4 from Killjoy. I think
Good eyes.
Vaughn, he just drives straight in front of you, and he's the first one there, and it's pedal to the metal.
Just cut you off.
As he goes past, he's like looks.
And Killjoy, obviously, you have to keep up speed, but you're a bit more concerned about hitting things at the moment than Vaughn is.
Yeah.
But he's driving quite a bit faster. So the armored vehicle is driving through the streets. Obviously, other vehicles are passing around, and there's a lot of confusion, and people are leaping to safety, and everyone that's trying to avoid the armored vehicle is really your the targets you're trying to avoid, which you're doing very adeptly. But Vaughn, you're not very much concerned with the people at the moment. You have a target, and you're following it. You drive around the corner, and you ram the back end of a car into something you don't really care. It's just you hear the bump and the scream.
Oh no!
And drive further. You have about a 10-minute chase, because you can't really ram this vehicle, and it's more about avoiding things and figuring out where it's going.
Is it ever on like a dual carriageway where there's multiple lanes?
Most of the streets.
Okay.
Some of them are one lane. Mm-hmm. But this vehicle does not really seem to care about the laws of traffic, since it has quite the size and armor. Yeah. And does not seem concerned with people, just like Vaughn. A few people are hit on the way, mostly by the armored vehicle because it's in the front. It rams into other cars. It seems very keen on getting away. And for about 2 minutes, everything seems to be quieting down. You're driving into a industrial area, and the car rams a gate and drives into a warehouse where the gates are shut. Okay. And you basically, unless you want to ram the warehouse gate, you park outside. And just one moment, and we'll change screens, because now we are going to a map on road 20.
Here we go.
You are all outside. There are 2 quite large vans outside, and the gate that they drove in through is why can't I ping? That's weird. Yeah, the white one that seems open on the map. This is obviously a representation of your environment, and not in an exact, accurate depiction of it. And to your to the left of the map is the street, really. But everything is quiet at the moment. I need all of you guys to do a wits and technology as you're looking at the building.
Okay.
It's just wits for me.
Same.
And if you have a specialty in electronics, then you or security, you can add that. Ooh.
Uno. Ooh.
Covering tracks, sitting there.
I have no idea why I rolled so high.
3 dice, you got 5. Nice.
You got the crit. Yeah,
Fight me.
Oh my god.
So
yes, I am so with the times. I know the technologies.
Killjoy is 2 for now, at least.
Yeah.
JK 5 with a crit. Vaughn is 1. Alex 2. Naomi, do you want to roll as well? You have your auspex on top for this. 2. Do you want to reroll 3 of those?
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4. 4 is good.
Wait, is there a crit?
No.
No. Yeah, sorry.
I think. JK. This is quite a difficult roll, but you have 5 with a crit, so you're the only one who sees this. These doors. You've seen a warehouse or 2 in your life, but these magnetically sealed locks on them are quite weird. It's not fitting, and it seems like they shut bars from the outside and not from the inside. Naomi, as you're focusing with your hearing, you hear something from atop the building in front of you, opposite from the warehouse, where the cars are and the trash container. Before I do this, does any of you characters speak German?
Nope.
Let me double check my list of languages.
9.
There is that. No.
Fair enough. No, I mean what you hear is: Sie sind angekommen. Sollen wir töten? Am Leben? Jawohl. Wir fahren sich nach Norden weiter. Guten Abend, Herr Ritter. And then she hangs up.
What?
Could you relay that somehow? Since you're the one hearing it.
She's smart enough to do so.
Yeah.
You want me to read it again?
She says everything as if it was perfect.
Repeat the sentences. I might be able to piece something together.
Sie sind angekommen. Sollen wir sie töten? Am Leben? Jawohl. Wir fahren sich nach Norden weiter. Guten Abend, Herr Ritter.
Okay.
Might there be an opportunity to make like an intelligence insight roll to maybe kind of sort of guess at the meeting here?
I would
just
do
judging on the tone of
intelligence
voices.
and academics, perhaps.
Okay.
I say it to all you guys.
I was gonna say I understand a little bit due to Germanic languages, but not enough to actually get any sense out of that. I'm gonna use willpower to re-roll.
Yep.
That's a 1.
You and me both, Vaughn.
I got a crit. Yay.
I don't know. I
course.
was a civic shooter.
JK, that's 5 with a crit.
It's 6, I think.
6. Yeah.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
JK with the high rolls.
Ho.
Naomi 5. Also quite good.
Nice.
Ooh,
Apparently I know it.
That's right.
Damn. No, apparently, maybe with my streetwise, I picked up German.
Anyone else?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 1 success. Alex doesn't know German.
I don't want to try and understand German again.
Naomi, you angekommen, something will arrived. You don't get the second sentence. Am Leben, and it's a question, so it's probably she's asking alive. Jawohl is obviously yes, sir, or responding to a command. And something with going north, and then she says, "Good evening, Herr Ritter," which is his name, just Mr. Ritter. JK, they have arrived. Should we kill them? Alive, you say? Yes, sir. We will drive them up north. Good evening, Herr Ritter.
I'm just gonna turn to the others and just say, "Get the fuck out of here. We need to go."
We need her.
Yeah.
No, they were waiting for us. They literally just they said they have arrived. Do you want us to bring them to you?
With this information, JK, and your previous role with the magnetically sealed locks, this is not a warehouse. This is a cage. A very big cage.
Is she here? Do we know that for certain?
You haven't. The whites are doors, and the more thin are windows. Very large windows. They're quite far up, but some of you have the ability to get up there and look inside.
Yeah, I'd like to know for sure whether Elaine is here or not before we leave.
Can I drink a potion and figure it out?
Yeah. Naomi drinks a small vial of blood, and she starts climbing up the wall like a spider. And you can see through the large windows that they are parked inside. There are many crates there, and they drag out from the vehicle a handcuffed woman. She's wearing 2 pairs of handcuffs, and she has a hood over her head. She is alive or moving.
Yeah.
And does not seem like she's trying to resist everything they're doing, but they're kind of just dragging her out and putting her on the floor right now. And it's just 2 guys with obviously they're heavily armored with rifles and Kevlar and the whole shebang, like the guys you saw in the basement.
Yeah.
But and you can't see her head, but you think from the size of the body and everything, it's obviously a woman, but you're 95% sure it's Elaine.
Okay. Can I relay that on the burner phone or the walkie-talkie, whatever one?
Oh, you're like that window, like the south wall. So I think everyone's just standing over there watching you doing that.
Yeah, but I want to keep a hushed tone and kind of relay information.
Yeah, you hear it, like the same information.
Okay.
Unless you want to leave anything out.
No. Okay. And then can I use? I probably don't need an ability just to get back to the group. I just wanted the information.
Come again. What do you want to find out?
Oh, I just want to like leave being off the wall and return to the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
You crawl down, and it's quite weird to look at because she turns and with head down and everything, and when she's right up to hit the ground, it's very fluently she lands on her feet.
Yeah, my hair's tied up in a bun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So.
Okay. So it's a trap.
Definitely, yes.
Obviously frustrated, Killjoy's just going to walk over to the car, like the 2 vans that are there, just open up the bonnet, heedless of the alarms, and start to take out the car battery.
It's just 2 vans. It's just something like a laborer professional would drive, maybe a carpenter or an electrician.
Yeah.
And when you open the back, it's not filled with any kind of tools that you would normally expect. It's bags with stakes and weird kind of vials and grenades, crosses, vials of water, UV lights, things like that. And a lot of tracking equipment and radios and yeah.
Naomi looks over. Damn.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe we should just grab a couple of those grenades too.
Yeah, I was thinking grenades. Yeah.
Yeah. No
Molotov cocktails?
If they have them, I'll be happy to take those too. But I suspect that. but I suspect that grenades is what we've got here.
Yeah.
Around the building, you see there's another door, like further east.
Okay.
And windows along the building. Obviously, you can't see around it right now, but it's quite a large building, and the building in front of you, as you're standing right now, or to the east, it seems like a small apartment complex. Something habited, but no lights in any of the windows.
Okay. All right. I'm a little bit out of my depth here. I can't walk in and talk to these guys, I suspect.
We need her, yes?
Yes, we do need her. That's what this whole night is for. Yeah. We need her.
I don't think we can pull them out either with a large bang or anything.
Mirren suddenly shows up. She steps out of the shadow.
Well, hello there.
She was in one of the cars, but she disappeared. She said, I was just inside. It seems to just be the two of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Want me to scout it out more?
If you wouldn't mind.
She steps into her shadowy portal again and disappears.
I'll always take more information.
Electronics don't work well around her, is that right?
No. That's my understanding.
Good to know. Magnets work through electromagnetic forces. I was hoping maybe this car battery could dissuade them from working. Passing a quick enough current through them, but the sombra may also help.
I like how you're thinking.
Yank!
JK, can you do a passive premonition for me?
What do I roll for that?
I think it's wits and auspex.
Resolve and auspex? I think. Yeah, resolve and auspex.
Okay.
Let me find that somewhere. I'll just do it like this.
Nice.
Nice.
I am really rolling well today.
Oh yeah.
4.
Keep it coming.
You've
I'll
seen
say.
this before.
You're on fire.
JK's eyes go white. JK, what you see is like you're flying over the area via a helicopter. More like a bird, actually. It's very quiet. You hear the wind and you feel very calm. And then you look down and you see yourself and the others. And you get a weird feeling of being surrounded. And it's not good enough to know how many, but it's more than those two inside.
Oh.
And then you return to your yourself.
If we go in here, we're gonna be stormed fast. Or there are people hidden somewhere.
Which
What
Aaron will find out in a second here.
What happened to all the people that Alex dominated?
Lost in traffic.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good to know.
While Marin is scouting, Vaughn will go up to Naomi and ask,
Yes.
Hey, that thing that you did where you walked up on the walls?
Yeah.
I had a fling with a Tremere years ago. And I haven't, they showed me how to do it, and I haven't done it in years. Can you, like, while we're waiting, could you help me refine? Could you help me do that again so I could figure it out again?
Can I give him one of my potions? Can he ingest it?
Oh, everyone can use it.
Okay, I give him one of my potions, and I was like, here, bam, give her.
Oh.
The only difference is it's not made with Tremere blood.
Ooh, thank you. I appreciate it. I might want to refine my technique in the future if you're interested in helping out with that.
Do you just pocket it?
Yeah, I hold on to it for now.
on,
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that we need to basically spring this trap.
And you want me to do it?
I think you have certain special capabilities that would be useful in this situation, wherein we could be both inside and outside at the same time.
I see I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Instead of going into the mousetrap, right? Let's just spring the trap while we're not there, and then get them to come out to us, right?
I like the way you're thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's gonna look over at Killjoy. Does that sound like a viable plan?
It works, and it would solve a lot of problems.
Do you think they'll take the bait?
I think
horses.
No, I mean, you know you can get in and out before anyone sees it. If you just know where you're going and there's an open door.
Okay.
Oh, with
You would have to blink inside and then blink outside again. They would probably see you appear.
Yeah.
But yeah, if everything goes right and you don't stumble, then you would be able to.
Do I intuitively know the path to do that?
You would have to be able to see where you're going. Otherwise, there's a roll to see if you stumble and fall.
Okay. And I'll know the entire path, right, on how to do this. Okay. Then I'm gonna attempt it.
Before you do,
Okay.
maybe both. Maybe a distraction, and you do it in the middle of the distraction.
So
that might raise the tension that's already there, and they're already looking for us. So, and I think they already, from the German that I got in my head, they might even know if, like, they might know we've already arrived, but they're questioning it, so they could be looking for us still.
No, they talked about us in plural.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
They said that they arrived, not one person arrived.
Okay.
So maybe you blink in, blink out, then we have our distraction.
Yes.
Okay.
As an aftermath.
Yeah. I want to distract these guys and keep them shooting at false targets as much as possible, whether they believe them or not. And I trust that this one right here, he can make a convincing illusion.
Thank you very much.
I only have one question. Who's going to open the door for Naomi? She needs a straight path.
She does.
What?
Otherwise, it's just going to be like into a door.
I know how to pick stuff, don't I?
Well, I could do it, or... Well, I can't open a locked door. That's not my thing. That
The
would
door
also
is not currently sealed.
Yeah.
And there
So
are
one thing I'm thinking...
multiple entrances.
One thing I'm thinking is that... Wait, were you, Naomi, were you able to see Marin? Like, when you were looking through the window, is she staying in one spot?
Her head is covered.
Okay.
Her clothing looked similar style. I can't guarantee it's her, but it's 85% sure.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's Elaine, not Marin.
Oh,
Oh,
Marin?
sorry.
I thought Marin's with us.
Sorry, I got
Elaine.
confused. Sorry.
Okay.
I meant
I
Elaine.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Is she stationary? Is she staying in one spot?
Well, didn't she look handcuffed with something over her head? So they might be still escorting her.
Okay.
I didn't keep my eyes on her.
Because my thought was, if I climb up to that window and I have a visual on everything,
Yeah.
and then you go in, grab her real quick, pull her out, and I just replace her with an illusion if you're fast enough.
Right.
Yes.
And then they're none the wiser. And then maybe Killjoy can use his brute, bestial, terrifying strength and keep the door open, and then you run back out.
Will your illusion be anything like that scorpion?
I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this
He's
one.
going to do better. Yeah.
You did feed, or you're at 0 health, so
Yeah.
or 0 hunger, so.
Option B as well is to leave these behind, and I just give you 2 grenades.
I also
yeah,
have
I already
one
took
from
a
before.
grenade.
Yeah.
Right. We don't. It doesn't matter if our illusion stands there in the middle of an explosion. That's cool too.
Yeah.
So, I like that. Yeah.
You pocketed, like, how many grenades am I allowed? 2?
You have a small sports bag, right?
Yeah.
That'd be smart. You throw in the grenades first, they go off, you blink in, grab her, blink back out, and then when they're like, oh, I can't see, and then they look over and she's still there, but it's not her.
Perfect.
Come on now.
So
and we just need to get in one of these vehicles and drive off.
How do we leave this place? The street's on the left, you said, right?
Yeah, to the west. I'd rather say.
I thought we'd leave in Marin's car, probably.
Yeah. But as in, you can just drive onto the road, right? There's nothing in the way. We can get away.
Oh, they rammed the fence, so.
Yeah, okay.
And there are
I think we can do this.
2 more vans to be hotwired here, if you need it. They're full of things that go boom, but yeah.
Also, I don't know how much it helps, but they also said they need us alive, I believe.
Yeah.
Can you leave us behind, blown to smithereens?
I mean, we can take more than they can, can't we?
It has an illusion.
Right, exactly.
However temporary. There's a lot of ammunition in here. We can set it all off at once.
Yeah. Maybe a delayed explosion.
I might be able to rig something.
Might that be possible? Yeah.
Who's ever thrown a explosive before? That's the bigger question.
I mean, I have fireworks on stage from time to time, but
that's
fair. Yes, grenade.
Yeah.
Naomi just pulls out her daggers and kind of has them as if, getting ready.
Okay, so you're going in, you're gonna grab her. Vaughn's gonna do the illusion double. When you grab her, you're dropping 2 grenades. I always hear that in the movies it takes 3 seconds for them to go off, and then when they do, Vaughn's illusion will blow apart in spectacular blood spraying array, and several body pieces all over the place. And I mean, it's got to be theatrical, Vaughn. And then, and then we get out of here in the most direct, swiftest way possible.
Does anyone have a smoke anything? Kind of like a smoke bomb?
All eyes look to Killjoy.
Let me see what I've written down. I have a lot of useful shit. I don't know if a smoke bomb is part of that. Detail.
Also, can I get a mask? I don't want your scary one.
Sure. Yeah, you can have a spare balaclava. It's literally just called balaclava, so I don't think it's got anything special.
Yeah. Maybe to what's his face?
There's 2 types. There's infrared and standard. Which do you want?
Probably, I don't know. What are Ravnos needs?
Wait, do infrared? Can't we check for heat then? Or no, that's thermal. Sorry. No.
Well, it's similar. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the infrared.
Sure. Go for it.
I'm never giving these back.
I figure you need to focus in order to take the illusion.
Yeah. Alright. No smoke bombs.
That's okay. I'll
right.
try to make them eventually.
Right.
I don't want to kill anyone.
You do. Smoke bombs.
And if we need another illusion, we always have our illusion maker here. So smoke bomb, deluxe, if we need it.
He's already focusing on trying to make a woman. I'll let him do that.
Yeah. I mean, one thing at a time. But when we're getting away,
Yeah, that's fair.
Have one bad day, a very emotional moment, and it's just whatever.
So Killjoy and Alex are going to be making sure that door is open and ready to go, so that Naomi can get through. Just in case we draw any fire, I'm going to rouse for.
We're gonna go into rounds. Position yourself where you are when we start this.
Okay. I figure close to the door here.
And I'm Vaughn's gonna Spider-Man up to the window.
Yeah.
He's like kind of like looking in, like one of his eye a little bit. He's looking through the binoculars through into the window.
JK is gonna hide behind the car
I see that. I see.
for safety reasons.
I can't actually interact with the. Oh, no.
Just there's a cursor icon you need to activate first, I think. In the upper left side.
I'm going to be also attempting to run the car battery's electrics through the magnetic door so that it disperses the electromagnetic current so that it isn't as strong.
Perfect.
I got some crocodile clips.
Way up high.
Way up high?
You-
Oh, here we go. View
The
options.
sealed.
Oh, the seal's high?
Yeah. It's
As in, like,
up
20
very
meters?
top of the warehouse doors. You could give it to Vaughn and he can reach, but or Naomi.
Alex isn't doing anything else useful.
Can I get up there? I guess I could spider climb if I had a potion. How many of those potions do you have?
I only have 3. Last time I made them.
Yeah.
You have 1 left.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if that would help, I could do that. Yeah.
Do you want to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, I could also be Spider-Man.
Okay. She gives them the last potion.
Okay. All
And
right.
just- Don't think I'm actually strong enough to overpower magnets.
Yeah.
Naomi, you're just getting ready to go inside the door, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Yeah.
Who goes first? Who starts the whole shebang?
You guys throw the grenades in, right? Or something, or
Who opens
I'm
the
gonna-
door?
I'm going to
Oh.
Spider-Man up, going to move the magnet next to it or do something to disable it in the way that Killjoy said.
Just need to hold it. You can conduct the electricity. It's not going
Yeah.
to kill you.
Yeah.
So,
Right, exactly. Yeah. So,
There's
Gonna
some
hold
crocodile
it.
clips.
yeah, exactly. And try to disable the magnetic current there.
So you
with the
start
door.
climbing up the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Naomi's waiting for her go.
Yep.
Killjoy, you are rigging the thing that Alex is holding, correct?
Well, it's
Oh,
rigged.
he's doing
Yeah.
it all basically.
Okay,
It's just
yeah.
some crocodile
Yeah.
clips. So
Yeah.
I'm hands free, ready to open the door.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, you're about to open the door. Vaughn is about to do illusions, or at least getting ready for it.
Yep.
I'm watching.
And JK,
And JK
you are
is
hiding.
going to.
I am hiding behind
Well,
the car.
you're also going to. I mean, if you're hanging back, then you're also going to get ready to start that car and
Yeah.
make sure that
Drive?
we're.
I'm also gonna pull out my revolver just in case.
Yeah.
Shh.
It's okay. In this situation, he can definitely drive.
Sure. Yes.
Killjoy, open the door. Alex, you do the thing. It
Yep.
does it.
Ah!
And you think you jam it. I'll need you to do a. I think wits and either technology or awareness.
Okay. All right. I can do that. Coming right up. And we're going to do a willpower reroll because that's not good enough.
Three is
All right.
fine. You managed
Okay.
to jam it and without electrocuting yourself.
Yes!
Killjoy, you open the door. Vaughn, you're crawling up the wall. As you open the door, you all hear a shot. Let me make a roll here. Also, you hear where it's coming from. The window.
JK, you're up!
I have a bulletproof briefcase. Fuck.
Use your briefcase!
Bonk.
It's boned.
I'm gonna go down in 1 hit, aren't I?
8. That's
Fine.
I think. Yeah, that's probably fine for a burst, and it's halved. So, Alex, Vaughn, and Killjoy, you take 2 superficial damage.
Ooh. Okay.
With the burst fire.
I am going to. Is it possible to rouse the toughness to make sure that's up?
Instinctively.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
As soon as you hear the shot, your beast will react.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a rouse. And success.
So only 1. No.
Yep.
It takes away. How much do you have in fortitude?
So it halves it. So yeah. So he's got 2 in fortitude.
But it's minimum 1 damage, correct? I think that's the
Subtract the fortitude of the defender from all superficial damage sustained. This occurs, but cannot reduce the damage below 1. Yeah.
So 1.
So, yeah.
Your shot, Vaughn and Killjoy, it I'm not gonna say it hurts. It's more annoying, and you feel it, but it's not gonna stop you from doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The door is open. Naomi, do you blink?
Can I blink right beside her and grab her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the distance I can do it at?
It's more than enough.
Beautiful. I do blink. Can I roll? Do I roll? Do I know?
Do you roll a dex and athletics, and you do a rouse before that?
Woo!
Don't get hungrier. So athletics and dex.
There it is.
1. Do you want to reroll that?
Yes.
You can reroll 3 of them. Yeah. 4. 4 is fine. Naomi, she's gone, and you're standing next to Elaine, and you grab her. That's that round.
Okay.
Vaughn, how do you react to being shot?
Scared me. like it's like when it's like, what the? Oh, and then I see the guy. Is he looking at us?
You can't see him.
Oh.
You know where it came from, but you can't see him from where you are. JK,
shit.
you obviously see the muscle flash and everything, but you do not have rapid reflexes. So we're gonna go to the next round. I'm just gonna start from the way I see it. Naomi, what is your intention? Grab Elaine and get out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna bring her out to.
Yeah. Remember to drop the grenades.
Oh yeah. So yeah, basically, take them out, fling them, and then like cross throw them into the distance.
I'll allow that as your bonus action because of rapid reflexes.
Yeah.
And then you blink out.
Sweet.
So the way I'm gonna do it now is everyone is gonna do their roll, and then I explain what's gonna happen simultaneously, instead of one by one, trying a different approach to combat. Okay. So first, I need you to do a strength and athletics because you're carrying a person.
Yep. I know what it is. Just give me a minute.
Do you want to rouse?
Yeah, you might want to.
Probably, yeah.
Don't get any hungrier. So
your beast sleeps.
2 extra dice.
Yeah. And the modifier?
The modifier is 2.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, it's fine. You can carry her. And then another rouse for the blink.
Okay. And blink is dexterity and...
Oh, just the rouse. You know the path now.
Okay. So I just rouse again?
Yep.
Sweet.
Rouse success again.
Fantastic.
You are going to be out in this round. Next person. JK, what is your intention?
Based on the muscle flash, can I tell where
Oh yes, very much
the
so.
head of this person should be, or like
You can see
body?
the tip of the rifle out sticking outside the window. You are very, but he does not seem to be pointing it at you.
I'm gonna try to position myself in a way where I can see some sort of.
You can see
body.
him from there and shoot him from there.
I will.
He's crouched and using the window shelf as cover.
I will attempt to shoot then. Yeah.
Yes, you can do it with either composure, wits, or dex, and firearms, obviously.
I'm gonna do wits and firearms. I don't think I have a specialty in that. Nope.
6 with a crit.
Nice.
Nice.
The revolver
Fourth
you're
crit.
shooting, is it a Colt from 1920 or is it a Magnum?
It is a Webley.
Oh, okay.
The war.
So I would say a +2 to damage. That's fine. You shoot. Let's come back to that later. Alex, you're shot.
I barely feel it.
It barely feel it. It's a bit annoying.
yeah. It's like a mosquito bite.
But you're hanging on a wall right now.
Yeah.
What's your intention?
My intention is to, I assumed, correct me if I'm wrong, Naomi, but I believe that spider climb allows me to stick to these walls, right? It's kind of, that's what it does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he's going to turn around and do a very cool, theatrical thing of pulling out his guns and, aiming at the guy in the window there while crawling down and getting ready to get out of here to start providing cover fire for JK and anybody else that's in this situation here. So scooting down the building vertically while holding the guns, and his feet are sticking to the side of the building. So
Yeah.
defying gravity.
Basically.
Yeah.
Doing a matrix.
Yes, exactly.
So your intention is to shoot.
Yes.
Yes.
Shoot the guy here. I don't think he sees the other guy
No, not
on the
yet.
other side. Not yet. So he's going to shoot the guy who's right next to JK to give him a little cover fire there, distract this guy who seems to be trying to pick us all off, and take care of him.
Oh, you're doing something dexterous, so I think that will have to be dex for this.
Oh, okay.
And firearms.
Okay. Right, I can rouse, because that's going to need to happen. And now I'm at hunger 2.
Drop those guns and fucking eat him.
Right? All right. Let's see here. Firearms. Dexterity. And that's 2. There we go. That's 2 successes.
What kind of guns are you shooting with?
His handguns. So
Like
just,
Glocks, Berettas, normal?
yeah, like clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're +2 as well. It's fine. You start shooting from a weird angle. It looks quite impressive, and
Yeah.
as you said, gravity defying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Next in line, Killjoy.
Um,
Your shot is annoying.
yeah, it always happens when I'm with these guys. He's going to trust that Naomi can get out in literally the blink of an eye, and so she's
She
in.
left in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, so he's going to let go of the door, trusting that there's loads of time for her, and he is going to go to the car and get ready to drive everyone out. He is wheels rather than anything, and he's also got his handgun out, ready to shoot out the side of the window.
Yeah.
If need be, but he is making sure that they get a clean getaway rather than anything else.
As you run to the car, you're gonna see the guy around the corner, and I will allow you to make the shot because you're fast. If you want to.
Can I just drop him a grenade as well? Little birthday present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you run
Yeah,
towards
so-
the car and fling a grenade to, I guess it's your right side.
Yeah. He'll just casually roll it towards him at fleetness speed.
You just gotta cry out, "Happy birthday!"
He'd be much more reserved. It'd be something along the lines of "God save the Queen."
Of course.
Vaughn?
Mm-hmm.
What's your intention? You're shot. It doesn't really. You don't fall down. Is the plan still the illusion, or do you have something else in mind?
So I'm going to rouse. I'm going to do Fata Morgana, the illusion, and time it for once the grenades go off.
Trying to, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rouse. Oh,
Nice.
That's the second one you succeed.
Wow.
My God. I love how it's barely. It's like
he's
a
like
6.
he's like waiting for a moment. The beast does not speak. What?
Oh God, what's happening? And then Fata Morgana. And would this be so performance impersonation? Would this count? That's one of my specialties. Is that something I can add to this because I'm impersonating Elaine?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
4.
Nice.
So that's 3 senses, correct?
It'd be 2, I think, because it's what is it? I think it's 1 plus the amount of senses. Wait, you're right. Oh, I gotta look it up. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I remember it as 3.
All that matters to you is exist.
Equal to 1 plus the number of senses the hallucination targets.
Nice. Yeah. So 3.
3 senses. Describe your illusion, because it happens in this round as well.
So it's visual, hearing, and like sort of like I guess like touch, but like that's the nature of how like the world. It feels like there's a physical presence there, is what I mean. Like that kind of sense of touch. You don't necessarily need to be touching someone.
Well,
in order
it's
to
like
feel
it's
that.
an illusion. People will, if they don't disbelieve it, they will feel like they're touching something, even though
okay.
there's nothing there.
And so yeah, and then it's just Elaine, the way that she was, or just like head covered and everything, with the handcuffs and everything, and just ready to go, ready to put on the performance once the grenades go off.
Nice.
All right, let's get to those grenades then. Naomi, you throw them in the air, and when they're in the air, you blink out, carry Elaine out. Another Elaine appears. As they go off, you're looking inside the window. Vaughn, I will need you to do a willpower.
Willpower?
Yeah.
And this is just straight willpower.
Yeah, willpower
thing.
roll. Yeah.
No modifiers.
1. Special grenades. You can't reroll, unfortunately.
Oh no.
The illusion is there and everything, but the beast is in control for right now.
Oh no.
You are fear frenzied.
Okay.
Killjoy.
Yep.
Same thing. Boom. Willpower roll.
Oh, okay. Shit, I was looking. Willpower roll. How do you do that? Willpower.
Yeah.
Willpower roll.
0.
Oh.
Same thing for you. I'll have your character for a moment.
Yeah.
What kind of grenades were those?
Anti-vampire.
She's
I
never
thought they were
thrown
regular
grenades
grenades.
before.
Always shoot the gun. Why didn't I shoot the gun? Oh my god.
JK, it's a crit. Usually they have 6 armor, but you manage to find a spot. You shoot him straight in the throat, and you can hear the gong, and then the blood, and he starts to fall down. Alex, you're obviously shooting as well. Maybe one of your bullets hit. You don't really know.
Yeah.
He takes the kill. He's like, yes.
You see the flash from around the corner, and from inside, you're not looking directly at it, so you're not affected.
He doesn't look at explosions. He only walks away.
No, it's from it happens basically when you're outside again, and then you hear the boom. Vaughn, you start climbing on top of the roof. Vaughn is gone for a moment. He's let's just say over here. And Killjoy,
I ride the wave.
You're
as always.
You're really fast. So right now you don't see those two guys. They are getting the fuck out of Dodge. But Elaine is outside. Naomi has her. You killed the guy inside the building. At least JK is very sure that he has killed him. I can actually do a cross, so we know he's dead. The guys inside are screaming, obviously, and yelling out like under assault, grenades being thrown, and we're blinded. Naomi, you have rapid reflexes, so you know this guy around the corner. He's about to lean out and shoot. So I'm just gonna start with you. What's your intention right now? You're having Elaine by the collar, standing outside. She's still handcuffed and has the back over her head and everything, but you have a bonus action and your normal action.
Yeah, I'm thinking of using either my fleetness or rapid. I guess I'm already using that. I bring her to JK.
Do you want to activate fleetness?
Yeah.
Just do the rouse. Yep. I need you to roll a dex and athletics, and you can put your celerity on top.
Okay.
Because you're being shot after.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and how many modifiers would that be? 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Before you start re-rolling, let me tell you what I'm actually shooting with.
Oh, hello, Kitten.
These guys are a bit mean.
Yeah, they can hit hard.
4. Do you want to re-roll?
Yes, I'd like to.
3 of them. Just remember crossing off the willpower while you're doing all this. You have to do the WP roll.
Oh, yes.
Re-roll.
You go, buddy.
So you're at 4, which is the same as him. So you hear the bullets and you dodge to the side. There's one, the next, and then you're around the car. You're not hit by anything.
Beautiful.
So I'll just move you to JK with Elaine.
My screen works again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Alex, what's your intention right now? You're still on the wall. The guy around the corner is shooting after Naomi.
Yeah. I'm gonna basically tell them to get in the car and start it and get it ready. And I'm going to be shooting at this guy. I'm going to be getting off the wall here and shooting at this guy while moving towards the car.
Yeah.
So like that, and also looking, if I can, to see if there's any sign of either Vaughn or Killjoy, because we need to find them before we can really get out of here. So.
Killjoy's gone, and Vaughn is currently crawling up the building.
Okay.
To get to the roof. But you can make your shot this time with either Witch Composure or Dex.
Okay. I am going to make it with Composure. because that's so much better for me.
Four.
That's 4.
2. You hear the bullets slam into the armor, and he obviously grunts, but you don't smell blood.
Okay.
But he's taking cover, at least.
Okay.
Again. So, you guys are behind the car.
Is there any way to get Vaughn's attention at all, apart from like shouting at him?
You don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can shout.
We'll get him as long as you guys take Elaine.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll pile. I'll take Elaine, and with Alex and JK, and pile into the car, or at least get into the car here and try to start it if JK isn't doing that.
Whoever is going to hotwire it can roll a larceny and drive.
I have 0 dice in that. Okay.
Maybe I need to stay.
Yeah, maybe you need to stay because I got 0 dice in that, like none.
Your driver is fucked up.
I don't normally need to steal cars for my drive.
I don't normally need to steal corpses.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I guess.
I have no dice either.
Unless Elaine can drive,
She's double handcuffed. And
Yeah, let's take this thing off her head.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how's it going?
This round, Vaughn and Killjoy, if you want to regain control, you can spend a superficial willpower.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just riding the wave.
I got it. This is really bad. Yeah.
Killjoy always rides the wave.
He's just gone.
Did I at least get to the roof? Like
Yeah, you are. You're on the roof. If you spent the willpower, you are. Oh, that was scary. That was really scary.
Yeah, I'm just like doing the hitting my head like
But
okay.
also kind of exciting. You like danger, but that was a bit too much, maybe.
I was just looking up, going, "What are you doing?"
it's a thing where it's like ee, like the sound, and then all you see is Alex yelling, and there's no sound to Vaughn's point of view, and then it all comes rushing back in, and he's like, "Vaughn, get down."
I didn't see the roll for. Did anyone try to hotwire the car? Oh, Vaughn is.
I don't know the first clue.
Does
what
any
I'm
one
doing
of us?
Vaughn, do you want to glide down there? I know you have a gravity-defying thing.
Yeah, Vaughn sees what's going on. He sees it on this roof, and just a running jumps off of it, and then uses weighted the feather and just lands on the car. It's like,
You're gonna make it there, but he's gonna shoot after you mid-air.
That is alright.
Okay.
Let me just see here, and I'm gonna take dice away because you're mid-air, and it's fucking weird to see this. It's not normal.
Just floating down like Doctor Strange or something. I was imagining more just like flying through the air like a thrown baseball or something.
You just Supermaned it.
Yeah, Superman did. I'm hoping to land on the car.
Here we go. Minus dice. Where did we go with that? 5.
Ooh.
That's 4 superficial damage. 4 bullets hit you midair.
I hope you got health.
1, 2, 3, and then now I've taken 1 aggravated.
Yeah.
Is Vaughn physically very hurt?
Well, as he lands with 4 bullets in him, he's obviously not bleeding because he's kindred, but I'll leave that up to Vaughn if he has the composure to fake that he's not hurting. He's quite a few bullets in him though.
I landed the car. So for context, I have 5 health. I have 4 superficial, 1 aggravated now, and I land. I'm like, looking at the blunt like, fuck, and just looks over at the guy who shot him. Just like that, and then I hop on into is there like, oh, there's not like a sunroof or whatever. I kind of just like hop down and I'm like, here, let me help out with this with the hot wire.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, let me do it. We're in a rush.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to let the beast do it?
The beast. What bonuses will I have? Is it like calling out to me?
Yeah, he's like, let me do it.
Oh God.
Fine.
Fine.
Don't break it. You know, like
Vaughn, he's changes mood. He's a bit pissed off, and his fangs are out, and he has almost yellow eyes. He looks at all of you, and he's not hissing, but he's more smiling, almost like Joshua, a wicked grin.
Yeah.
And he tears the car door off.
Holy shit.
And just very, very fast starts this car and backs it out. And then you return to yourself, Vaughn. You know what just happened. It's a bit blurry.
Are we in the car?
We are now.
Yeah.
You can jump in the back.
Yes.
Do you want to ride the car with a bunch of explosives and things like that, or are you pushing that out?
I'm gonna keep it. Let's keep it. Why not?
As you back out from the southeastern corner, you see more soldiers arriving, and one of them has a flamethrower.
Could I rouse my blood to heal Vaughn?
Yes.
Let me read this thing. Okay, yeah. I will roll for that. You are hurt, my friend.
When you do this, Vaughn, it's genuinely like, because he just came out of it, and is kind of like looking around like, oh, I need to do that more often. And then when you reach out, he's like, kind of reacts like this, because he's not used to another kindred actually doing something like that.
Yeah, Naomi tries to calm and be like, don't worry, he actually will help you. It's not about just death.
Thank you, JK.
Just death.
I didn't rouse first, but yeah, rouse. Yeah, success on rouse, and I will re-roll 3 of those dice with my willpower.
Can you explain how the power works just for everyone?
So while JK still has his mask on, which I haven't really described, but it's this ash gray mask that covers his entire face except for tiny holes for his pupils, so he can like basically see out of it, but it just looks like a white face with like gray powder all over it. And then he like starts focusing on something, and blood starts trickling out of his fingers and projects itself into Vaughn, and his wounds close up a little bit. And I heal you for 2 superficial, I believe.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
Do you take damage yourself?
Nope, because I have not used it yet this night.
Alrighty.
I have an idea.
Thank you, JK. Wow.
I assume you're getting the
that.
fuck out of Dodge at the moment.
We are, yeah, as far as I know, but I have an idea.
Can you hold it for a moment while we take
Sure.
a break?
Yep, absolutely.
Because I have something fun in store for Killjoy when we get back.
I was going to get him on the radio.
Can we have it that like Vaughn is healed, and then he's like, "Wait, where's Killjoy?" And then cuts to black.
Dun, dun, dun.